guys! So for the first time ever, we are doing a room transformation video. If you might have noticed, I am doing this video alone. Mostly because it's my room and because Bella's busy with things. But she's also here behind the camera. She's helping me out. If you're a new subscriber, be sure to like and subscribe. But if you're an old one, just comment down below, you know, Manzana fam. Just kidding. Anyway, so we actually haven't touched our room in 7 years. Mostly because we weren't home, like we were in school. We didn't spend that much time in our room. But now that it's quarantine, we're home literally all the time. And we just couldn't stand the way our room looked. So I'll show you guys the before pic. 7 years ago, we were super obsessed with the Tiffany theme. You know, there was white plush, teal, white, teal, white, teal. Basically, that whole theme. So we actually first started with our walls. We removed all the furniture, the bed, the decor, and we really just repainted it because that was the ugliest part of the room. I kid you not. It set the whole tone. Yeah, so it's actually a funny story because the first time we painted it, we had a painter come in and paint everything. We didn't get the memo, so we made it from beige. He made it pink. You guys can see in the picture here, and at first we were just like, you know, okay, it's not that bad, but it's still better than the teal. So we were just like, okay, it's fine, because sayang the labor, the effort, the money. So we're just like, okay, just pink. We'll try to work around that. But my mom was like, no, paint it how you want it, because we honestly don't plan to paint it for the next 7 years again. But yeah, we eventually painted it beige, the color that we wanted. So it actually took us about 2 months to set up the whole room. It wasn't like an instant 1 week or a few days, because it was honestly so hard to find furniture, especially if you're just online, since we can't go out. Like we only went out twice. We managed naman to collect and find the pieces over time, most from Shopee and Lazada, but we managed to make it work. So we'll show you the process. So the first thing we did was look for inspiration and pegs online, specifically on Pinterest. So we created a board for ourselves labeled room, and you can see that there were so many styles that I'd actually pinned, and it was hard settling on one, but I tried to just combine all of that because looking for the exact pieces or trying to replicate it is pretty hard. So after we collected all our inspo online, I actually took pictures of the room when it was bare, when it was just the walls. So I took of the bed, of the desk, of the dresser, of this corner. So I actually used Procreate, and I tried to superimpose the products or the items or the decors that I wanted into those blank spaces. So you can see I actually started with the desk, and slowly I started adding in baskets on top, lamp, decor plants, and I kind of, it wasn't exactly what we made, but I kind of got an idea of what I wanted it to look like and how it was gonna be designed. So moving on to the room itself and the things that we got, we wanted to share with you the pieces and the prices so that you, if you are ever planning on decorating your room, you at least have a reference. So firstly, we decided to work on our desk. We also fixed this. This actually used to be a closet, like with the really ugly doors. But we decided to remove it and kind of utilize the space. Just like, why not make it like a closet desk thing? Here's a peg. Right now, since the walls are painted, we're just really kind of gonna decorate this space and transform it, you know, with a very low friendly budget because we also don't have money. So we decided to work on that since that was the easiest thing to decorate. We bought a lamp from Mandawi Foam, a black lamp. Like, it wasn't our peg to get black, but that was the nicest that they had available. It was pretty affordable also since it was on sale. So we actually decided to check out H&M Home to see what decors we can get. So we just looked in the sale aisle because, you know, H&M Home is pretty expensive. So we got 3 vases. So it was actually pretty affordable. It was like 200, 300, 400. Just recycled dried flowers and put it in the vases, and it turned out to be pretty okay. Like, not so bad. So we also got some things from Ikea because we went to Singapore last year and really had to hand carry some of the things. And one of those things was really those organizers, the white organizers. I know they don't have Ikea yet here in the Philippines, but there's a reseller. It's called Furniture Source, and it's pretty pricey, but if you're really desperate for Ikea things, they have everything. I've been shopping on Shopee and Lazada, just really looking for small decor and things, and I managed to find a cute mirror. It's like a curvy mirror. I'm sure you guys have seen it online. This one was about 300 pesos, which is super sulit, honestly, and it's pretty cute. Okay, since we're also on a budget, we actually just got random things from our house because we don't want to spend so much. So from our living room, we got like the diffuser on a wooden plank, and we stole plants from our garden. You don't have to call it stealing since it's ours anyway. Okay, moving on now to the abaca baskets. I was actually looking on Instagram. There's so many shops that sell, but I managed to find one that was pretty affordable and near me. It's called Basketry, and they have a lot of things, and they're always in stock. So for the books, on the other hand, these are just what I've collected throughout the years, most of which is still unread. I'm sure you guys have your own collection as well. It would be nice to display it also. As for the desk chair, we were using an Eames Ikea chair. Ideally, this isn't the chair that we wanted since it's pretty uncomfy. So we're still looking for a cheap working chair. Desk chair. So the shelf, we actually got it also from Ikea. You can get it on Furniture Source or even on Lazada. I know it's around 1,000 to 2,000 pesos, and it's pretty affordable if you're looking for a shelf that isn't too expensive. So you can see we actually also got the baskets from Basketry, as I mentioned kanina. The mirror also from the same shop. It's around 300 pesos, but it's just a different style. As for the plants, our dad is a huge gardener. He loves gardening and planting and everything. On the top shelf naman, you can see our film cameras. It's actually both mine and Bella's. We've been collecting it for the past year or so. And then for the picture, it's the Beatles. Bella insisted on this. It's the only piece naman in the room that she contributed to. And we also have storage baskets. You see, it's matte, it's frosty, Muji style, but I didn't get it from Muji because Muji's too expensive. I actually got it from Mumuso. So we also have a plant in between the shelf and in between the mirror, and we got the basket from Basketry. Last but not least, our Arc frameless mirror. It's super trendy these days, and we decided to bandwagon because it looks really nice, honestly. I got this from Ripe's Backyard. I think they're on sale now, but we got it for around 4,500. As I mentioned earlier, the dresser was actually one of the pieces that we recycled from our old room. It's gray, and it was actually custom made but inspired by the Ikea dresser. So we put some decors on the dresser, the wooden plates, catch-all trays. We actually bought it on Shopee. It's super affordable because I was looking at H&M Home and it was like 1,000, and I was like, no thanks, it's just wood. But I found on Shopee it was around 400, 500 pesos. Super good quality. Like if you told me this H&M Home, I'd be like, okay, I'd believe you. So the area looked pretty dead, so we just want to liven it up a little bit. So we just added some plants. We put books, we put speakers, we put diffusers. And as for the clock, it was actually a gift from our tito. Now moving on to the bedside table. The bedside table itself, it was also custom made a few years ago. We actually stored all the stuff we didn't want displayed inside those baskets. And then we also got a bedside table lamp. At first, it's kind of super glittery because when we saw it, it was wrapped in plastic, at least the cover. But it doesn't look so bad when it's nighttime because you can't see it. No, I'm kidding. But when the light shines, you can't see the glitter. Wooden trays we also got from the same Shopee store. Overall, the corner looks pretty okay. Moving on to our picture frames, Bella actually printed those pictures herself and framed it herself. So we also have a few random pieces in our room, most of which we got from Ikea. We have this black organizer trolley thing. I know they sell this online on Lazada and Shopee. And we actually also got a wooden birch step stool. It's around 1,000 to 2,000. And we placed it beside the dresser just to kind of hide the outlet. So like I said, it took us about 2 months to fix up this whole room because we were pretty slow in looking for the right pieces for our room. Throughout the process, we ended up naman with something that we really liked. So, like I mentioned kanina, we started really looking for pegs online. We tried to visualize it by drawing it out and superimposing pics of the decor that we wanted. Thirdly, we started bare, so we removed all the furniture that we had, everything inside, just so that we could really see what fit in, what was actually needed in the room. Fourth, we started slowly buying pieces. I know there are so many people who just buy all at once, but it's honestly so hard to look for the right ones. So we just slowly started adding in pieces over time. So now that we're in quarantine, it's honestly the perfect time to fix your room. So if you guys are looking for a sign this is it. Fix your room. If there's one thing I learned or try to keep in mind throughout the whole thing, is that I don't always have to buy. Just look for things that you can reuse. And also, there's no need to rush and to fix it all at once. So redecorating your room is actually a great way to declutter and cleanse, you know, your soul and everything that you have. Choosing to give away some things and really just keeping the things that are necessary and important to you. So that's all for the video. This is our first ever room transformation, and I don't know if we'll be doing another one soon, but let's see. Again, I'm Sofia. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Like I mentioned kanina, all the things that we shared with you, we'll be pasting the links down below so you guys can check it out. And yeah, if you want to redecorate your room, go do it. Bye!